Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy new month to you all. February is a month of love, as you all know. So this month is dedicated to spreading as much love as possible. So how are we going to do that on this channel? We're going to talk about ways that are going to build your relationships. We're going to talk about how to make your relationships work. Different types of relationships. I'm going to go week by week so that we understand each other perfectly fine. I'll do this as slow as possible so that you understand everything that I'm talking about. With that being said, for the first week, we're going to dedicate it to the people that are in long distance relationships. How are they going to make their relationships work? So this long distance relationships has been cut into three parts. The first part, I'm going to talk about how you can make it work, the things you do to make it work. The second part, I'm going to talk about the challenges, some of the challenges you're going to face. In some of these challenges, other people are currently facing. And on the third part, I'm going to talk about how to tackle those challenges, how to solve them. What are you going to do about it so that your relationship should flourish? At the end of the day, it's about your happiness and making your relationship work. Go on this journey with me. It's going to be a 3-day long distance relationship talk. I hope you come on board with me. If you know anybody that's in a long distance relationship, tell them to come on board. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. Let's talk about this together. And if you have any challenges at all, you are going to leave a comment in the comment section. Then we can discuss further. Let's see how to help each other. Okay? So go on this journey with me. Invite somebody, invite somebody, invite somebody. I love you guys. Before we discuss how to make a long distance relationship work, let's define what it actually is. What is a long distance relationship? Okay, this is a relationship between two people that are in two separate locations. I said two people that are in two very different locations. Okay, it can be different towns, it can be different cities, it can also be different countries. But these two people don't have the privilege to see each other as often as they want to. That's a long distance relationship. Okay, so how do you make it work? How do you make these types of relationships work? These relationships require so much dedication, so much commitment to make it work. You can start by maintaining a normal relationship. Make your relationship as normal as possible. Keep in touch. Talk often. Tell each other about your day. You talk often. It doesn't have to be 5 times a day. It doesn't have to be 2 times a day. It doesn't even have to be 5 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours a day. You just have to have one specific time. Work out a schedule. What time are you free? What time am I free? At this time, we can talk with undivided attention. At least if you people pick out a time, you'll be rushing home knowing that I need to go and talk to my person. I need to talk to the man I love. I need to talk to the woman I love. Okay, so keep time. I know we women love attention. We will love so much attention that we can call you 5-6 times a day. But if you tell me that, babe, this is the time that I'll be free. This is the time that what time are you going to be free? And I'll tell you, this is the time that I'll be free. Okay, fine. We're going to make our calls at 5 p.m. every day. 5 p.m. every day, and you people are going to keep that time. Okay, it will be your special time. It will be a special time that you get to connect. And when you people talk, what exactly do you have to talk about? Your conversations don't have to be too thoughtful. Don't think too much about it. How's been your day? You missed him. You can tell him what you were doing today. You can tell him where you went, how many people you've seen, and you can also tell him, babe, I went to that restaurant that we like to go to. The waiters asked about you. Things like that. All these small things that he'll be missing you, like the whole day he's going to be thinking about you, saying, 5 p.m. It must be 5 p.m. 5 p.m. must clock. so that I go and talk to the person that I love. If you create a schedule, it will work out perfectly for you. And your talks don't have to be thoughtful. You've heard that. The next, you have to have trust. Trust is vital for any relationship to work. Trust each other. If you're with that person, trust that that person is not going to do something that is going to hurt you. Stop questioning your relationship. Instead of spending time doubting your relationship, spend time enjoying it. Trust your partner. Trust that person. Know that that person chose me. That person cares about me, that he cannot hurt me. I know some people are going to tell you, he's that side, you don't know what he's doing. Don't mind them. People are there to talk. They are going to talk. Trust your partner. You are going to be at peace if you trust your partner. Be committed to your partner. Being faithful doesn't cost a thing. Be faithful to your partner, and be faithful because you want to. Don't be faithful because if my mother hears that I cheated on my partner, she's going to be hurt. No, if you take your relationship like that, it's not going to work. Do it for you. Do it for your values. How much do you value your relationship? How much do you value that person? You do it for yourself. If you do it for yourself, then your relationship is going to work out just fine. And then you have to remember that your partner is a human being just like you. He's not a god. She is not a god. You have to remember that person is prone to error. They're prone to make mistakes. So don't expect the word from somebody who's prone to mistakes. Because if you expect too much from them, you wind up getting disappointed all the time, which is not okay. I know you believe in your partner so much. It's okay to believe in them, but you have to be realistic with your expectations. You have to know that one is a human being just like me. The way I err, that is the same way he will err. The way I err, that is the same way she will err. So don't expect too much from that person. Control your anger. Control your anger. Things said in anger, especially if you people are two very separate locations, the only way for you people to talk to each other is on the phone. If that person switches off the phone, you cannot stand up and go and knock at his door. You cannot stand up and go and knock at her door. So control your anger. Mind what you say. Mind what you say. If you know that person is beginning to annoy you, keep quiet. Stop talking. Let her talk. Let her talk. Or maybe you say, babe, let me do something. Let me get something. 5 minutes, I'll call you back. Go there, calm down. Then you people can come and talk again. Support each other. Be very supportive of your partner, regardless of distance. Be very supportive. If he's hurting, ask him what's wrong. Find a way that you people are going to solve that thing. So that he knows that no matter what happens in this life, this person is there for me. No matter what happens, this person cares about me. If you support your partner, they're going to support you back. It's a mutual understanding. It's a mutual thing. It goes on and on just like that. And then from there, after you've normalized your relationship like that, what else do? Create a bond that's unbreakable. You people can be doing things together. Let's say it's a book that you people are reading. Find one book that you can read together. Find a movie. Go to Netflix. Chill together. You can chill in two separate locations. You'll be watching a movie, start it at the same time and finish it at the same time. Or maybe you want to eat a meal, cook the same meal, eat at the same time. Just do something together that's going to keep you people, your bond strong. Your bond should be kept, there should be that flame should always be there. The fire should always be there. And you guys should visit each other often. Physical touch is very important for a relationship. Face-to-face communication is really good. I know some of you are in separate countries and it's not as easy as I'm portraying it to be. But if you're not able to see each other like that, video call your partner. Look into his eyes, look into her eyes, and see the love that you have for that person, and see the spark that you people have for each other. Make it work. If you're able to physical interaction is very important. At the end of it all, it has to be a relationship satisfaction. You have to be satisfied with your relationship. Okay? Then another thing that you're supposed to do, you people, what do you have in common? What do you have in common? Your hobbies. You know, you can actually find a blog that you people will follow together and say, babe, she has posted, guy, come and see, she has posted something. Let us see it together. You know, keep your relationships going just like that. It's going to work out just fine. Then let's talk about being realistic with your expectations. Define your relationship. What is going on between the two of you? If you are not sure what's going on between the two of you, ask him, ask her, what is it? Define your relationship. You people just can't go on and on communicating. You don't know what exactly is going on. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know what your relationship is all about. So ask questions. Where are we going? Where are we going to be 2 years from now? Where are we going to be 5 years from now? Communicate. You have to know what is going on. You just can't be following a relationship blindly. It's not going to work out like that. Talk to your partner. Ask them questions. You have to know. Even if some people are going to say, no, you're being desperate. You're not being desperate. You are a human being. You are a human being who is supposed, you need certainty in your life. You know, you need stability. So if that person wants to be in that relationship, if they want to be with you, work it out together. Work it out and know what exactly you're doing in that relationship. And then if you have any doubts, any fears, talk to your partner. Tell them, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through. Be vulnerable to your partner. That one is your love. That one is the love of your life. Be vulnerable to them. You know, talk to them. They're going to advise you on a loving point of view. That person loves you. That person cares about you. Be free to talk to them. Be free. Open up to them. Tell them, babe, this is what I'm going through. This is the fears that I have. Then he's going to clear them. And then lastly, remain positive. Know that your relationship is going to work out as long as you put in as much work as you want your partner to put in. Your relationship is going to work. Remain positive. People are going to talk. People are going to discourage you. A lot of people are going to discourage you. But if you love that man, if you love that woman, don't let anything that people say gets to you. Don't let your neighbor's words, or maybe what you see on social media, don't let anything get to you. Remain positive. Know that that person is for you. Do or die. That person is yours. He belongs to you. He is your boyfriend. That woman is yours. No matter what happens, that one is going to be yours. Okay, remain positive. Love each other. Follow all these things that I've told you, and we're going to continue. We're going to continue on this journey together. We're going to learn and nurture our relationships very, very well. If you've reached this far, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye for now.